Walking around with all that shit strapped to
I
you.
was wondering if you'd just start to go to sleep when you're like 3 feet away from delivering all the stuff. So what? The guys on watching the camera is like, oh great, it's our guy with all our equipment. He just comes in here and is he falling asleep? Just falling asleep? Well, don't...
I can see that happening though at some point.
He just falls asleep instead of delivering the cargo.
Yeah. And the cargo gets stolen by the ghosts, but they leave Sam. Good, now we can share that thumb drive.
What? No, it should be destroyed. No one should have to listen to that.
I am a dog. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for your
Oh,
contribution.
yeah,
Why
he collects all sorts of things. Oh yes, all sorts of images so I can
consume
within...
in 21 minutes?
He said all of life's functions can be done in 21 minutes. And yes, some fresh material. Let me review these. Ooh, you found some interesting ones, Sam.
Okay, good, off we go.
What about the ladders? You've got like 4.
Yeah, I'll probably use some of them. Keyword being probably.
Order assigned.
It's fine, we're just on a trip back to where we came from, so,
Keep on.
you know.
I can't thank you. You're really paying.
We drop off the generators, then we take the half-hour delivery, and that'll be like an episode.
Are we going to use the bike for that, or are we just going to walk in?
No, we'll remember to bring the bike this time, hopefully. There's still, like, I want to say we will bring the bike, but there's still time for us to be really, really fuckways in this playthrough. It's fine, it's a learning process. Oh, yeah, right. Get the cryobites, then the crystals, then swing around for that map. I'm going in with the strategy of let's pick up enough, as much shit as possible.
There we go. He has to take a rest in a private room. So he logged into that. Ah yes, because of the bandwidth you've unlocked, we're able to provide more services. In case you need more relaxation.
Hey Alexa, play the safety dance.
How's that relaxing?
Okay. I've got a story that we don't have the Alexa, we've got the Google one, and
Oh yeah.
the other day, like, we don't have the Spotify Premium thing though, but so we told the Google Home thing to play festive music because it's December, and then it was like, yeah, you don't have Spotify Premium, we're not doing that. And then it proceeded to play the safety dance for me. It's like, how the fuck is that festive?
Like, did the engineer sneak in and secretly set that to his favourite song or something?
Oh no, the engineer fucked up the Google Home Drive in a completely different way. Because the engineer set it up so that if you say, hey Google, home defense mode, it turns all the LEDs in the house rather than plays the Skyrim combat music.
Does it also deploy the gun Roomba? Or...
Sadly not. Like, it's nice to know that you read the same Tumblr blogs as the engineer, though.
No, I've seen it before. Certain type of meme where it's like, Alexa, activate such and such mode, and it starts playing a playlist of songs like "Welcome to the Jungle" and things. Deploy gun Roomba, And he has like Google Home to activate such and such program. He does all these things. Like
Yeah, there's a Tumblr post similar to that, but it's activate the gum rubber, turn all the lights in the house to red, and then play the Skyrim combat music on a loop. And then the engineer saw that and decided to do it for real, for a laugh, to freak the fuck out of our house guests.
what the one they fear is the engineer.
Yep.
Train inducing jello in Russians.
It's cool, it's cool. Just have to get up the hill.
No wonder you were climbing a large hill with massive load on your back in sandals.
And I wasn't wearing sandals, I very smartly swapped to boots beforehand.
Oh.
We're just going to leave that there so that other people have an easier time getting back up.
Yeah. So it says rest of the private room to increase your stamina maximum back to its normal. So what kind of services do they offer to help him relax? Now that he's delivered some of the high quality goods.
And then the camera just jump cuts. Would you like to have a phone chat with a genuine Basil Fawlty impersonator?
Yes! Wait, that's what the expansion of the network is for. There's more bandwidths you can call them. It all makes so much sense now.
It turns out the chiral network's not actually the Wi-Fi, it's just they've digitized Peter Seraphinowicz's brain.
Wait, it's the internet, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Well, does this mean the councillor in Central North City is Michael Six? You know, being a porter is hard. Some days I don't know if I can do it.
We know what you mean. Also, we require a DNA sample. Tears out his ponytail.
Oh no, why?
For fuck's sake, Michael Six. It just starts strangling Mads Mikkelsen's character. We know what you mean. We know what you mean. That's some, like, honestly, I think that might, like, that sketch might actually be funnier than Brian Butterfield. Oh, God. We need you to go west, Sam. We found someone who might be able to replace the president. It's the Butterfield Presidential Rebuilding Campaign.
Well, his presidential campaign. I promise not to commit crime. And they just see like the bailiffs in the background while he's filming the video. Don't worry about them. I just haven't been paying the rent. That's why I need to become president, so I can pay my rent.
Yes, I know. I'm not a politician, but I bought a book, and I promise I'm going to read it before the next whiteout happens.
Well, let's look at his CV. He was a restaurant owner, hotel owner. What else has he done?
Okay, I know you said while he's filming this, the bailiffs in the background, but I've got a funnier one for you. Like, Brian Butterfield's filming this advert for his presidential campaign, and in the background you can just see, like, a shitload of BCs outside his window. And, like, knocking on the glass. Don't mind them. They haven't managed to get in yet. And the glass just smashes behind him in the middle of the advert. Call now!
While he's being dragged through the window.
While he's being dragged off into, like, the piss of black ooze.
Well, is this going to be like a Rick and Morty advert, like from that thing, where the advert lasts for like 20 more minutes after he's dragged out the window?
Yes, I've just remembered. I don't have an account set up on the chiral network, so please send a check to this address. And he puts the address up on screen, but like it's a sticky note with the address written on, and the BC's handprints covered up the address. Oh dear. Call now.
Yeah, after 20 minutes, you just see him dragging himself through the house again, covered in like black ooze and saying that.
The camera just smash cuts to Die Hardman. He may in fact be the worst politician I've ever seen. Let's get him in. Sorry, go on, you were saying?
After 20 minutes, you see him just drag himself back into the house, covered in black ooze. I realise I didn't tell you where to send your money. I don't have an account set up yet, so please send your traveller's checks to...
Please send a porter to this address. Also, we don't have any food. That's it.
Well, to conserve food, he has to go on the Butterfield diet plan?
Yeah, just him.
Or is that why he doesn't have any food left?
I'm having flashbacks to the fucking hotel I bet. This isn't a 4-star hotel. They're actually asterisks. Each one a strike against us by the National Health Service.
Can you imagine if he runs like one of these as a hotel? Just Brian Butterfield.
The Butterfield Bridges Centre.
Oh, God. Wait, it's a hotel for porters.
Oh god.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Also, we don't have any bridge babies. Please send me some in the post. Oh god. Alternate universe where everything's exactly the same, but Dabman's voiced by Peter Serafinowicz.
You saw that, right?
Yes. He probably just wants his stuff. Standard delivery number 141. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Back, are you?
Is that
Oh,
it?
thanks for that!
Deliveries and damn.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was just gonna walk off.
I genuinely thought he was about to have the worst fucking social skills since Sam appeared on camera.
Wait, on camera? Where have you been filming me?
I mean, in the game, not you, that's Sam.
I was about to say, what, have you been filming where it's just like, what, you, like, looking at me through the window and say, his acting skills are atrocious. I'm like, hey, just say something, you turn on, like, you leg it.
I mean, I can put a picture of you on screen if you want.
No. Don't want the IRS tracing me. That's not the IRA because I managed to give them the slip. Mm-hmm. But I won't be able to if you put my photo over it.
Right, let's just have a quick rest and then take this 30-minute delivery.
And of course, each distribution
And
centre
bring the fucking bike.
has a way for everyone to relax. And because he's delivered those performance enhancers,
If you want to sleep in your clothes, okay. I ain't gonna judge.
well, maybe he's the man to, I know, wear sunglasses at night.
Who the fuck undressed him?
Well, it's part of the service, isn't it? He napped for maybe an hour, and then he was invited with the rest of the crew, saying, hey, want to relax? We got a spot open. Yeah, sure.
Oh, cool, we've got new figures. Why? Yeah, I've got BTs now, look.
Nice. So does he carry all these on his person?
I think the implication is they just 3D print them in each place.
Oh. Just remember that picture.
Did you have to tell me which grenade it was?
I had him talking to like the person who developed it. So you had the great idea of turning my shit into a grenade. Great, isn't it? You're a very disturbed man. Oh,
I know. And yet, while they're having this conversation, Hartman's just like got a noose around his neck, and he's like staring at his watch, waiting for his heart to shut off again.
Why noose?
Because he wants to wake up to the asphyxiation.
Oh, okay. When it turned into basically like a Captain Jack Hartness situation, when tortured one time, he's go back to the past and then is buried alive, and someone mentioned...
No, I thought the implication here was that, like, Dabman, like, because he dies so much, he's decided that he needs to find increasingly kinkier ways to get off, because he knows he's going to come back anyway. Which just leads to him trying asphyxiation to start with.
Yeah. I watched a few episodes of Torture. One of them, I forget how, I only watched the second half. He was sent to the past and then someone buried him alive.
Mm-hmm.
And for like 200 years, he was constantly dying and reviving. Someone worked out exactly how many times. He's only found because he had still his bracelet on and someone managed to find him. Like in the late 1800s or something.
There was, of all things, a Justice League comic that had a similar plot point. You know the character Plastic Man?
Yeah. Oh, didn't you say he started doing poetry?
Yeah, it turns out Plastic Man's functionally immortal, and there's a bit where he gets blown up or something, and all the pieces of his body scatter over the seabed, and then slowly start to reform, but like, he's still perfectly conscious, like, his consciousness is attached to like a single cell of his body. I feel like the entire period he's trapped into the ocean floor as disembodied cells. So, yeah, he goes insane, and then after 200 years, he sobers up and starts writing poetry. Just gonna check, I definitely took that delivery.
And remember, they have the drugs, so...
We can just carry that if I...
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want
40
to
gallons of lubricant.
It says do not submerge. Oh, the orange areas are like BT areas.
No, the orange area is in mule territory.
Oh.
That's a breathable container, remember? For its passengers' sake, don't immerse it in water.
So what? You should take it and yeet it into a lake or something. I say dump everything you don't need. Because it's a route you've gone down before, and the more speed the better.
Okay, I'll place 2 lodges in the private locker, but then
You still got 3 more.
I was gonna say I want a climbing anchor. Right. That's... I think we can just about manage with that weight.
No, the more weight, the slower you go.
I know, my plan though is we're going to beeline over the hill past Luden's Fun, because I kind of semi-planned this route out the other day off camera.
What, you're going to dump a few ladders there? More than you already have?
No, hang on a second. No. Why would you put loads underneath save?
At least in Dishonored 2, in the menu they have a quick save and quick load option.
Hang on. Yeah, if we beeline near Luden's Fun, we can skip all the mule territory and go past the incinerator in theory.
Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Remember, grab the bike.
Yeah. Question is, will the bike go over the hill?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
What?
No, that makes sense. Oh, this bike is phenomenally shit.
You say we're trying to go up a like 90-degree incline.
No, this is actually shit though.
It'll be faster just to leave it.
Stretch my legs.
We need to repair that bike.
So you need to put it on top of the vehicle elevator, which you haven't done.
I'll repair the bike later. We're like on the clock here.
But don't you want to spend a few minutes doing that?
Oh, bollocks, fine.
No, it's fine. I was joking. I just wanted to see how funny it would be if we got all that 5 seconds later and if Hartman would chew us out or something. That would be Deadman saying, "What were you doing that time?" I had to borrow a bike." What? That's it?
Okay, if we park that thing and then hopefully it'll repair it. If not,
Have a pleasant journey.
I'll just run it over the hill.
Well, I couldn't even get up the hill.
Well, no, I'll leave the bike and just beeline over the hill myself.
Wouldn't going around it be quicker?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
No, because the hill's like a straight line back to the pit. The hill is a straight line back to the incinerator.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
So this should remind me of the Mr. Bean film, where he tries to get...
What, steal the motorbike and
Yeah.
it goes like, and it's the guy walking is faster.
Yep.
Gotta stretch my legs. Too close.
Is that the vehicle lift? Or was it people lift? Guessing it's both? No wait, yeah, it's fine. Because the hologram's shared vehicle, didn't it?
Repair my bike, you bastards.
Wow, its durability is shit.
Storing vehicle.
I'm just imagining when it makes its way to like the underground garage, the guy's going to repair it.
On the bright side, that was repaired very fucking quickly.
I was expecting the guy just kind of touches one panel and it all like falls apart.
Then he has to rebuild the car from scratch.
Yeah.
But then, yeah. Oh, dear.
But what the hell happened to this thing?
And then
it cuts to Sam doing like wheelies on it outside in the rain.
fucking go.
Is it because you're carrying just a shitload of cargo? You just left the car, right?
I left metal.
Okay.
Metal.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh no, wait, shit, I know what's wrong.
Wait, what?
The R2 button on that controller's kind of focused and I forgot that before we started.
Oh, okay.
I could probably go back for those metals, but we're in too fucking deep now.
What do you mean in too deep? They're like, God damn it, we're like 5 paces away. We can't go back now.
You just can't. If you go 5 paces back now, that's admitting defeat. Sam.
Says the person who was taking all the drugs.
Look, Sam.
Who put down cargo and ran like 100 miles away to grab some drugs on top of a hill, then to come back.
Thought lost cargo.
But going back 5 steps it's just too far.
Look, Sam, the thing you need to understand is those metals are over there now, and over there needs to take care of its own problems. I can't be going over there and sorting out over there's problems all the time.
But didn't you take a job from over there?
Just don't question it, Sam. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Gotta stretch my legs.
We're going to get attacked by mules in a minute, probably.
What do you reckon they put that piece of cargo in the middle to entice people? It's like, ooh, cargo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better get off my vehicle, go over there and pick it up and try and get back on.
You know that's actually how car thieves are stealing people's cars in Australia lately?
What?
There's a thing where they leave an empty bottle under the front wheel of people's cars so that when they pull out, like their wheel crushes the bottle and people will get out of the car and go, what the fuck just happened to my car? And like while they're walking around to the passenger side to check, the car thief will jump into the driver's side and speed the car off. Yeah, here we go, enter mule territory.
The other day I was watching a bit of some Stranding documentary about opal farmers.
Uh-huh.
And around the outback,
Oh, there
they sometimes have like portable cabins they use, just because they're in the middle of nowhere, called dongers. And while they're transporting it to an opal mining site, it broke down, and so I said, "What does that mean? They have to jack up the donger?" Yeah,
dear.
I got that look several times over.
Come on, Mike! Come on!
The mules must think you're insane. So, is that guy going up a mountain on a motorbike?
Ah, we've ridden into the camp! Fuck!
You kind of don't want to go there, because that's where all the mules are.
It's fine! We can outrun them! Shit!
You just drove into a rock.
It's fine! I'm still golden!
So from their perspective, they're like, I know, playing cards and waiting for something to happen, and then someone drives into their camp and then into a rock.
From their perspective, they just witnessed like those old Gary's Mod Team Fortress videos where like the heavy's driving a bike and crashes the bike,
Yeah.
and then reverse it. That's what Sam looks like from their perspective. Hold on a second.
Yeah, they're still running after you, probably.
Oh yeah, no, that was evident from the cargo flashing reds. I just needed to stop and refill the stamina.
So you're being chased by thieves, and then you have to... Sorry, just gotta get off my bike and drink some Monster for a second.
The driving controls might actually be worse than Borderlands 2.
Easy way out.
No, it's
Easy way out when you're going
No, it's-
over a mountain.
It's fucking not, boys. How dare you play that song to me? It's become so fucking muted because of the music. It's like in those war films where they get hit by a shell and they're just trying to run across the beach.
Well, the mules probably think you're shell-shocked if you're going over a mountain on a bike.
Oh, this is hands down the funniest part of the game so far.
Eventually, are you gonna like beat yourself like halfway off a cliff, and it's just gonna be, he says to the police, "Hang on, boy, I got a plan," and then it just cuts to black, like full Italian job.
Yeah. Oh, gee. I'm gonna plan in 30 minutes to deliver these cryobites. On the bright side, we can get back to that wind farm easier now.
Wait, how?
Because I've got a fucking bike.
Oh yeah, before that was mainly uphill as well, over rocks.
Only part of it. Yep.
Seems to keep hitting rocks.
I'm sorry, it's really hard. Like, this bike's actually harder to drive than you'd think.
Time for resistant wood.
In all fairness, I think Sam probably has that at this point.
No, we proved in the last episode it wasn't resistant, wasn't it? Remember?
Well, no, because he'll have built up immunity.
Oh god. Wait, remember that spray that's resistant to it?
What, you saying that he's just putting it on his penis?
Yeah. Remember?
Oh.
They're discussing what if Fragile caught him? Like, he had to explain, sorry, I kind of took some damage from the time fall, need to sort myself out. Is that why you're unzipping your trousers? Yeah.
Penis repair spray.
And then she'll probably look at him and say, "Hey, can I use some of that spray?" Sure. And then she just takes off her all off and just like spraying it all over because isn't her whole body like old by that point?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought we'd established in the great lore of this game that his penis is not Timefall immune.
I love how you really fucking struggled
My
to get
brain-
the word immune then.
My brain was just catching up to the reality of what I was saying. And it was just like, I can't believe
Norman Reedus' penis isn't immune to the Timefall.
Yes. My brain just lapsed as soon as it realised the sentence I was constructing. And it was just doing the equivalent of shaking its head at me.
Sam,
My brain would
first
shake its head
deliver
at
your
me.
cargo,
Yes.
then you can take on new requests.
Make delivery.
No, put the bike in the garage first.
Wait, how's it a reverse trike? If there's 3 wheels,
Because it's 2 wheels on the front. Because a tricycle is 1 wheel on the front for steering usually and 2 wheels on the back for balance. Because children can't balance properly. And with like 15 minutes to spare probably.
More like 20.
Thanks to me going over all the fucking rocks.
Hi Sam, we got some reports that you aggravated a bunch of mules. What's that about?
Why are you answering the mules' hate mail? Aren't they against us? Yeah, but we gotta look out for PR, Sam.
They sent us an angrily worded email saying that you busted into their camp and then drove off after hitting pretty much every rock in a 100-mile radius.
Yep. Sounds like my driving, alright?
Mention it. Queue up any footage of an AI driving in Halo, any of the Halo games. That's just what it reminds me of.
No, queue up the footage of me trying to park in Borderlands 2. My method for parking is crash into the wall and say that I've parked perfectly.
Oh no, what I did was I just rammed into the bit where it blocks the car going through, but you have to walk in there. I just rammed.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, good. So we had the same parking strategy.
You just ram into wherever you want to stop and then get out of the car.
Yep. Wait. A new hat?
Howdy, fellas! Look, I have my trucker hat!
Wait. Is this his ultimate weapon against the BTs? His BT death, his TR death ball?
My trucker hat!
TH death ball?
Oh, God.
I swear, I'm not imagining.
Friendly remind... Oh, hang
I'm
on.
impressed, Sam. You've brought pretty much the entire region together. But the further west you head, the more you're going to have to deal with BTs. Now, we're always looking for new, more permanent solutions. And we know your blood has a measurable effect on them. I told you before that Mama's developing a weapon to leverage that, which is why we need a way to artificially produce more.
So we need you to donate more of your bodily fluids to help with the research. You can use this tube over here.
We might be able to turn the tide. But first, it's time to bring Port Knot City.
And that a thing just comes out and it's just a single like scientific beaker. Please put your sample there, and we'll do it as soon as possible. What, right here? Yes, please. We're on a time restraint here. All right. Unzip
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicine, as well as human sperm
sounds
and
right.
samples.
More samples.
These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for
Wait,
as long as required.
how bad must it be if
After the shipment's
cities
been
are having
processed,
diversity issues?
connect the key
Genetic
ring.
diversity issues.
Now, once that's done, the entire region will be
Honestly,
integrated into
I've just been reminded of Star Trek: The Next Generation of all things.
Which episode?
There was that episode
Relief supplies
where
for
the
people
crew
of
rescues a bunch of what's essentially the Amish, and then like at the
Is it
end,
the same like 10 clones? That
and,
episode?
at the end of the episode, it's like they just decide that every man has to have like 10 wives for genetic diversity, and like they don't consult any of the women on this, and it's like, who the fuck wrote this episode? What were you trying to go for?
No, I'm trying to remember. No, there's 2 separate episodes, wasn't it?
No, there's one particular one where they have like 2 colonies that used to be Starfleet, but they decide to live like rustic lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then again, at the end, in order to ensure diversity, like Picard's just like, everyone man needs to have 10 wives. And like no one consults anyone on any of this.
How did all the men die? I can't remember the episode. Were they just kind of killed by plot?
No, that was a different episode where all the men died.
Oh.
This is one where they have men, but again, like they've started inbreeding because it's like
Alabama?
one planet with a population small enough to fit in a room on the starship.
Oh. So what are you saying? Now, to make sure the women are up to scratch, I need to sample them myself. Please report to my ready room.
You're terrible.
And then, like, sir, are you sure? You're right, I might need help. Come with me, number 1. You know he would.
You've reminded me of American Dad, of all things.
You know Riker would.
I think they have Patrick Stewart as a regular voice actor in American Dad because
Is he the mayor, or...?
No, that was Adam West. Oh. No, Patrick Stewart plays the head of the CIA. But he's literally just playing himself, but like, he's literally just playing himself, but batshit insane.
So himself.
And there's one episode where like his wife divorces him or something, and it just does like a montage of him doing stuff to try and distract himself from the fact that he's divorced. And there's just a bit, like, in the middle of the episode where for no fucking reason Patrick Stewart's at FurCon. And it's like, why would you put this in the episode?
No, but it's the same man that when he was found journalists outside his house, didn't he start shooting away?
Was that real, or was that a clip from that movie I showed you?
The clip. Do you remember? Where he starts, goes aside with his gun and just...
No, it's Tribbles.
Oh, Tribbles. Yeah.
It's some movie, and then for absolutely no reason, they have the Tribbles prop from Star Trek. Like, I have no idea if Stewart's playing himself or a character that's supposed to be like a weird mash of his characters, but for some reason, his character recognizes this thing as the Tribbles from Star Trek, and he just starts shooting them and going, "Pest control."
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
Mace, what are you doing?
Pest control!
It's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
Oh, I hate it from the blood from my own blood bag.
Bleeds and destroys my own computer.
If only there was some way to fix this.
Flexing.
But and just imagine Hitler had like a blood bag on his shoulder, hooked up to himself, and it's why you have a blood bag? Oh, it's in case I run out of blood. I have backups.
It could be worse. It could be like Mad Max, where he just straps an entire person to him.
Oh, is that going to be later? He like straps another person on the back of his bike. And it's like, BTs can't hurt me. I load up on crazy blood.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field.
Just don't breathe it in and you'll be fine.
First person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much and you'll give yourself anemia.
The joke's on her. I already have massive anemia. Or I used to. Did I ever tell you about that? The time I actually did have, like, massive fuck-off levels of anemia?
Well, you went into a doctor saying, I've been having cold-like symptoms for a while. Alright, let's just test you. I'm a bit concerned. Let me just test your blood. And when they come back, his face white as snow and just saying, yes, how the fuck are you still alive, sir? By this blood report, you should be dead.
No, it was like that, though, because basically what happened was, I showed up, and his reaction to seeing me was, how the fuck are you still conscious? You physically don't have enough iron in your blood to stay conscious.
Wait, so you have almost no blood in your body, but you have a dream?
No, I had blood, I just had no iron.
Yeah, but You know, what was it in Part 5, Giorno had like several long injuries, lost a lot of blood.
Yeah.
But he still beat the shit out of someone.
I can't remember who that was.
Chocolate.
I thought it was Ghiaccio for some reason. No, that was him. He tears his own arm open so that Mystic can shoot himself.
Yeah, the top comment was, I may have several holes in my lungs and broken arm, but I still have a dream. Which is why people are saying that Giorno is overpowered.
Oh no, that's not the main. The main reason people say Giorno's overpowered is because he has 9. He has something running on 9 stand abilities essentially. Because of all like the different ridiculous ways he uses his stand.
Mm-hmm. And
it's just hilarious. Like, oh my god, that he is so overpowered, but like we kind of love him for it though.
So what are you saying about the blood? Well, do you have the engineer set up a special room? Almost like that bit from Breaking Bad. Well, it's just like several things with your own blood and things, just in case.
Not that drastic.
Oh, wait. They've already set up a room like that.
Really? They're stealing blood in their sleep?
So, did they have to build that into the room, or was it already there?
Probably
the
already...
blood slot. The blood container.
Probably already there. I mean, let's face it, this is like a fucking Apple room.
Not enough white.
No, but like, it's... Well, of course they don't have enough white. It's the future. We've got to be diverse.
And there's a computer in every room, but the reason we can't really see it is because of the Mac Teeny.
We're supposed to be able to... Hang on a sec. We're supposed to be able to customize the colour from in here. I just want to figure out how to do that.
Most people use the handcuffs instead because the Mac Teeny just requires too many combinations to, spell a sentence. Because you have to press it so many times.
Put on the trucker hat sound.
Wait. Does this mean we're going to get the guy who loves birds and the small guy?
I fucking hope so.
What? Are you just going to go into the shower?
Replenish the stock of grenades. I was kind of hoping that he'd keep the trucker hat on.
And can you imagine saying, Sam, what are you doing? Are you wearing your hat in the shower? Yeah, I don't want to get wet.
Oh, dear. That's always mystified me about shower caps, is like, why would you actually need one? Well, no, I suppose if you're dyeing your hair, you'd need one, like, and you don't need it to run out.
You see?
Okay, this guy's fucking magic. How do I change the goddamn colour, though?
Do it. A hearty breakfast.
What, just give him some free product placement?
Yeah.
I had a moment though where I was walking through the city once and I saw someone wearing a Monster shirt.
Yeah.
And it was like a black short sleeve shirt with the Monster logo on.
Yep.
And I had a double take because like for a brief second I thought it was a Homestuck shirt. Because it looks like the Virgo symbol.
Yep. Wait, stamina increased by 10%. Can be boosted. What? You're just going to drink 2 more, are you?
Let's not. I don't want to have a heart attack.
Can you imagine it? So he drives off with some random pull smoke on his bike, hooked up to his blood, and he's like drank 3 energy drinks. And he's like, "Sam, what are you doing? You left in a hurry, and lots of people thought you were acting weird."
I can't stop, dead man. If I stop moving, I'll die. I think we're gonna leave that there while I figure out how the fuck to change the colour of his items. We'll see you all next time.